20. I said I better quit my 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is funny. Will be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterbury. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ballgame.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Giants.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And they'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Clark. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
19 Lions.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 30 42 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Tight dog.
To throw is Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Ready to up.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now third and goal.
Yes.
He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to fourth and goal. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get three.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's Hyatt complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
The 34-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart, rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it was results in a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of it.
This one caught just past the pylon. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Throwing on first down. It's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Scatterboo will score. Touchdown, G-Man.
Touchdown, New York.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball and trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And another 1st down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays are really starting to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing again, Williams. That's caught. It's the tight come back. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Swift trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Ready, slip. Blue, 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 blue.
One more time, they try Swift, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
It's third down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Forced to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchdown. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Dart on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 15-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And the Bears are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Caracas.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On first down, Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's got another one. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Dart. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Throwing again, Dart. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Dart's pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Whoa. Loose past the 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to...
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A play fake, now Dart, rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Dart's pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What is that?
A run here with Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. And 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7.
Ready, set.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the option, it's Swift. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.